Hi Leos, welcome to your first weekly tarot reading with me. This is for the week of April 4th through the 10th. The way I'm going to set this reading up is we'll have 4 different sets of cards. The first set will be career and finance. The second one will be health and home. Third will be love and romance. And the fourth will be the outcome and overall advice for the week. And if you're finding that it doesn't quite resonate with you, check out your rising sign and your moon sign videos. And if you don't know your rising sign or moon sign, I can help you find those, or you can search the internet, and there are a lot of different tools that can help you find all sorts of astrological fun. At the end of the reading, I'll also pick an oracle card just to get a little extra something. Feeling like somebody's feeling like they're coming back with a vengeance or something like that. Okay. Okay. So for career and finance, we have initiation. It's a major arcana card. And the 4 of air. That's my superstitions card. It's coming up a lot in literally every single reading. It's coming up. Okay, so this could definitely mean a promotion of sorts. It could also mean calling on outside resources. It's kind of like this person has done all they can do, and now they're like, okay, well, I need help still because something's not working, so I've got to call on these other resources to come and help me out. This card is superstitions in perspective to me, because superstitions are just in how you perceive them. And it also sometimes is like a gamble card. Like you're kind of taking a chance and seeing what's going to be around the corner. So maybe you are looking to outside resources. You're taking a chance on somebody. If you're like a boss, you're maybe taking a chance on hiring somebody in, or you're taking a chance on promoting somebody. But ultimately, I think that it'll be a good outcome, because I'm seeing little sparks of green, and there's some money, and the rabbit here. Rabbits always symbolize fertility to me, so it'll probably be a good step, whether you're seeking outside resources, gaining a new perspective on a situation in your career, or taking a chance on somebody hiring, or taking a chance just in a situation in general having to do with your career. I think it's going to be for the best, but that's entirely up to you. Okay, so for your health and home, we have the 4 of water, another 4. and the Goddess, which is another major arcana card. So the major arcana cards are like, it's a more energy than some of the other ones. So like for the initiation card, it's a big step. It's something that you've been planning for a while, because you, like, this person has planned this initiation. They didn't just go out into the hill and, you know, do this. It's been planned for a while. So now you're coming to the point where you've got to take that chance, you know, and with this, it's kind of like honoring stages in life. So maybe like if you're older, making sure, or wiser, as I like to say, making sure you're realizing that that's what that means, is that you're becoming wiser, and that you're appreciating that and celebrating everything that you have to offer and everything that you have learned and accumulated in all of your years, because it's going to help nourish the earth, and it's going to help nourish yourself and your own soul as well. Yeah, as far as like physical health goes, this is somebody who is very fruitful. There's like a bunny just staring there, and they've got this yummy bowl of fruit, and they're just looking fruitful. And this is also somebody who's able to provide for their family, or wants to be able to provide, but it looks like it's somebody who's already able to provide, because they have, you know, all the elements with them, you know, and they're going to put it into this well, and it's going to go back into the earth and nourish everything, and the people are going to drink the water, and she's providing for everyone. It doesn't have to necessarily be a woman. It could be male or female, but this person, this is showing me that things are going really well. You're going to be able to provide for your home and your family, have the confidence that you're going to be able to do that, and maybe the chance that you're going to take in the career is going to lead you to be able to do that if you're not already. But you're definitely on the path if you're not already there. Okay, for love and romance, we have a 10 of air. And 10s are ends of cycles, so that's pretty good. And then we have this 8 of fire, which is Neptune, actually. Okay, so this is telling me that somebody has reached a point where they have learned a new lesson in their emotions, where maybe in the past you allowed yourself to get caught up in things. You've come to the point where you've learned a lesson where you can look back on all that whirlwind of whatever it was, and you can actually use it to push yourself forward and move forward, or just to move forward, whether that's with somebody or move forward away from somebody. But the cards that she has here are one of all of the elements, and then she's holding up the card of herself. So it's like she's realized within herself that she has everything that she needs. Like she's finally realized that she knows it, you know, she's confident. She's learned her lesson. Karma is complete on that sect in her life, something having to deal with previously, you know, being caught up, or being caught up in things and allowing it to suck you in. Now since you've learned this new lesson, you're allowing the whirlwind to move you forward in love. And if you're not in a romantic situation, or you're not looking to be in one, you can apply love to anything that you're in love with. It can be your job, your hobby is something that you're just extremely passionate about, your kids, anything like that. Typically, though, the home and health has more to do with family love, and this is other kinds. But it's just whatever you feel. Okay, and then for the outcome and the advice, we have Yule, which is another major arcana card, and the Two of Air. Decisions. Okay, so this card represents shared resources to me, or also sometimes somebody might be withholding resources, or just, but it's not that right now. I think this is the coming together of resources. Or it could be going in with that appreciating the stages of life thing. Somebody's kind of like passing the baton onto somebody else. Oh, it could be going with the initiation of the job thing too. They're kind of like passing, like the wise leader has chosen his successor, and he's like passing the baton and all of his knowledge and everything on to this guy. Yeah. Yule is a pagan holiday that we celebrate around Christmas time. And it represents the the fact that the sun is going to return after this cold winter. So it's kind of like Father Time is passing down the baton to this young, springy looking dude, in a way. And here's the decision. In order to do that, a decision had to be made, obviously. So there might just be, all in all, some really big decisions to be made. Yeah. But I think you're going to make that decision. It looks like you just need to make that decision to do this, whatever this represents to you. In this reading, it's really coming across strongly as the passing down of something or giving something to somebody else. Yeah. So let's pick a oracle card from this Goddess Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and see if we can just tie up this reading a little bit. Okay. Matt. It's one of my favorites. Fairness. Love this card. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay, so maybe one of the things that's preventing you from making the decision that has to be made is because you want things to be fair. You want things to be equal. Maybe you have more than one option and you want to make sure that you're going to make the right choice. But for some reason, I'm hearing the phrase, all is fair in love and war. Take that as you will. But you have to make a decision. I mean, by making the decision, it's going to balance everything out in the long run. You know, if you are put in a position, like if you have to decide if somebody gets to do something and somebody doesn't, then the other person will eventually find something to do, you know. So everything will balance out in the end. Don't stress out too much about being fair, because sometimes you really just have to do what you have to do, you know, and regards to things like that, like making a decision. Somebody has to get promoted, but one person can't. You know what I mean? Obviously, one person's going to feel like it wasn't fair, but they will go find another opportunity in the end. If that doesn't pertain to you, then just take this energy with you through the week and see what it does for you. Think about it, meditate on it, and see how you can apply it this week. Okay? Message me if you have any feedback or anything like that. Otherwise, stay tuned for next week. I'm just going to keep doing this until I don't anymore. So, all right. Thank you.